Okay guys, for the last few years you guys have been watching me. Whenever I watch something, I'm using this old PowerWorks pressure washer, and it still works. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just underpowered. You know, it's only 1200 psi. So the other day I was over at Cost Shop and saw this thing. It's a PW 2300 from Husqvarna, and I thought, okay, well, it's 40 bucks off, or it was last month. I don't know what it is now, but I thought, hey, I'll give this a try. You know, it's twice the pressure of my old one that I got at Menards, and I think it'll work a little bit better at cleaning some of this stuff off around here. So let's open this thing up and give it a try.
Me and the boys was sitting around drinking, we was talking about things that we was thinking, when all of a sudden, what comes out of Bill's mouth? Said, I'm getting old and fat and slow, and I don't recover like I did before from nights of rabble, rousing and too much fun. Well, I looked around and we all agreed, and I had a drink and I ordered 3, and I staggered back to do it all again. Then we made an oath on a rum and coke with the best intention, I'm sure you know, that we would stop this living in excess. We're gonna have one more party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, holidays and weekends. We can have one more party. There's more hell we should be raising. One more party now, one more party tonight.
Alright, I guess first step is to open it up, and let's take a look inside and see what's in this box. It's not really glued shut, but we'll find out. Alright, opening this up. There's some of this packing. There's an instruction manual. There is an operator's manual. Well, I guess this maybe was the assembly manual. Quick setup guide. And then in here we have a piece of cardboard. On the other side we got another piece of cardboard. In the corners, more cardboard, another piece of cardboard, another piece of cardboard, and hey, one more piece of cardboard. Alright, now we got a handle. It's sitting out over here. It's got a little rubber tip on the end of it. And alright, let's see if we can lift this out of here. How heavy is this thing? Ooh, it's kind of heavy. Alright, I'm going to set this on the floor. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to try to... Oh, hey, there's another handle. And we'll lift this out. And hopefully get it set down. Alright. Okay, all that's left in here is the plastic bag and some dry stuff. That's pretty much it for the box. Alright, now what do we have? Let's look at the instructions, huh? Now that we've disassembled everything. Unpack it. Woo, we just did that. Remove everything from the carton. Raise the handle to the upright position. I guess you flip these two things and flip it to the upright position. I guess they go that way, huh? Ensure you have all the included items prior to assembly. Huh, you would have thought they would have said that before they had you start assembling it. Prior to assembly, lubricate the rubber O-rings on the connectors with petroleum or synthetic grease. See operator's manual, lubricate O-rings. What O-rings? Are they talking about the things inside of here? Or inside of there? Well, petroleum. I'm guessing they mean WD-40. Or some other, you know, some other thing, I guess. Doesn't look like it's too hard. Shall we set it up right? There we go, guys. There's the back side of it. There's the front side of it. There looks like there's some sort of pipe over here. And I don't know, maybe I need to read the instructions. But they said the rubber O-rings. Where the heck are the rubber O-rings? Two, three, four, five, six, 7. Little circles with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, they must be on the hose. Where's the hose at? Here's the hose. I don't know, can you guys see anymore? Yeah, maybe you can. So here's the hose. There's rubber O-rings. There's another rubber O-ring. I'm guessing that's what they want me to lubricate. There's one. There's two. Alright, now that that's done. Looking at the end of the handle, there's another one. Let's lubricate that one. Then what do we got over here? That's just a pipe with a extendo thingy. Not sure, that must screw into the end of that. And then got another thing here, which I'm assuming this one of these two screws into the end of that. I don't know if I saw that. Bet this hose screws into the end of that. All right. What else can we say? Oh, we got tips over here on this side. I don't know why this one isn't in the bag. But hey, there's 3, there's your 4th tip. This tip is just a piece of plastic. Huh. Wonder why they went cheap on that one and gave you pretty decent ones on the rest of them. And then we have something else here, some other kind of spray tip, I guess. Alright, looking at the pictures, put these things in here. I don't know why that black one is just a piece of plastic. It seems cheap, chintzy. But Lord knows, I don't know what it's for. Never seen one like that before. Alright, there we go. Step 1 or so. Or step 5 actually is what I'm on now. Ah, no wonder. I skipped a step. like 1 through, well, 2 through 4. They want me to put this thing on that end. I'm not sure if they want the black end or the red end. What's the difference? C. Uncoil the high pressure hose, attach the black end of the hose to the base of the spray gun. Okay, so the black side goes on the spray gun. So that means the red end must go on the other side. Pretty simple. Maybe. All right. There we go. That's on the spray gun. Touch the red end. Do not run pressure washer if inlet screen is damaged. Oh, better not be. Now I'm just putting the red end on that side. Then what do they want me to do? Oh, they want me to connect a hose and run cold water through the garden hose for 30 seconds to clean out any debris. Do not pump without water supply connected. Then I can put the pressure end on. The end of the handle. So that looks like it goes on here like so. Oh, the garden hose thing screen deal, that's right here on the end of where the garden hose hooks up to, it looks like. I bet you there's some way that this is supposed to sit in here somehow. Don't know. Is there something that's supposed to go on top here? I don't know. Alright. Guess next thing we need to do is run a garden hose. So, let's go do that. I don't know what this thing is for. Anybody have any ideas what that deal does? Ah, I think I know. It snaps into this spot right here. Maybe. You would think it'd snap in a little better. Yeah, it just barely snaps in there. Doesn't quite fit as well as I would have hoped. Because that's just going to flop around and fall out. I don't know what that does. Okay. Let's go get a garden hose and string it out over there by the front of the shop. Alright, for transportation, it looks like, or storage, looks like the handle can go on this side. You pull the handle in, and it'll sit in that spot pretty well. And then the long part tucks in down here and snaps into that spot. So, looks like that's probably how they want you to store it. You know, maybe take the lines off and blow them out and that kind of stuff too. But, alright, well, it looks fairly convenient. Alright, reading the instructions, they said the first step is to run water through it for about 30 seconds. So, let's turn the water on. And let's see, oh, there we go. Water's going. Now we'll just let that run for about 30 seconds or so. Alright, just turn the water off. That's been running for about 30 seconds. Next thing they say is be aware of what the nozzles are for. And the black one is for applying detergent. The white one and the green one are for washing cars, and the yellow one is for gentle surfaces, I don't know, houses and things like that. So, gotta have that. Next thing is you gotta put soap in the soap dispenser if you're gonna use the detergent through this thing. And then they got another tip over here that is some kind of whirly thing. I don't know what exactly that does. We'll have to try it and see what it does. Okay, I got the detergent in there. How do you use detergent or not detergent in this thing? I don't see an on-off switch for it. Do you just use the detergent until it's all gone? Don't know. Well, let's go give it a try and see what it does. Plug it in. And turn it on. And let's spray something. Alright, I'm going to put the black tip on it. Oh, there we go, there's detergent. Let's go and try the other side of the car. How much more hose do I got? Maybe just barely enough to get around the Alright. I still don't see how you stop the detergent from flowing. You would think there would be an on-off switch on that hose over here that would shut off the detergent. I'm going to have to get me something to stop that from flowing. Alright, got my bucket for water and soap. Let's fill that up before we shut off the soap. Alright, there's my bucket of soap. Now let's see what we can do to shut the soap off, which it looks like it's just running through this hose. What happens if I just pull it loose? Maybe that's all I need to do, huh? Alright, now let's go with the green one. Okay, let's see how much pressure that gives. That seems pretty good. All right. definitely needs some hand washing, so we'll do that next. That rinses off. Definitely does a better job of washing the bug juice off the front. Let's wash the door. Yeah, it's not going to do it all on its own. Definitely you're going to have to do some hand scrubbing. Alright guys, let's take a walk around, see what you think. I think it looks pretty darn good for a hand wash. Even on top. Got the back end all cleaned off since it was filthy. Got the far side, got the tires, got everything. So there you have it, guys. There is the Husqvarna PW 2300 pressure washer and a couple of its attachments. But I think it does a pretty decent job. It actually scrubbed off some of those bugs, which my old 1200 PSI one would never get the bugs off the front of the car. Now it's just chips and dings and crap like that that I got to deal with. But there you have it, guys. Now I get to move on to doing Sandy's, because she says I have to wash her car now until I have this thing paid off. So another, probably 8 or so times, and then I'll have that thing paid for, because those drive-through car washes aren't cheap anymore. Talk to you guys later. Alright, there you have it, guys. 2 cars washed. 60 bucks off of my $200 pressure washer. So what's that mean? 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4 is 12, so yeah, 6 more washes and I'll have that thing paid for. But yeah, it seemed to work pretty decent. I didn't have any issues with it. Definitely scrubs harder than the 1200 PSI one, so I suppose I better go park this in the shade before it spots up Sandy's car.
Me and the boys was sitting around drinking, we was talking about things that we was thinking, when all of a sudden what comes out of Bill's mouth? Said I'm getting old and fat and slow, and I don't recover like I did before from nights of rabble, rousing and too much fun. Well, I looked around and we all agreed, and I had a drink and I ordered 3, and I staggered back to do it all again. Then we made an oath on a rum and coke with the best intention, I'm sure you know, that we would stop this living in excess. We're gonna have one more party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, holidays and weekends. We can have one more party. There's more hell we should be raising. One more party now, one more party tonight.